round hole shining out of the sky. Everything else is dark, and he can't see anything. No. Okay, suddenly he sees a face peer down. Okay, yeah, like her sister is clearly an asshole. Yamiko, okay, I remember her name now. See, I start a new day, fresh head. During the recording, and I already know the name. And she's very concerned as well. Yeah. But her sister is like terrible. 3 faces, the same faces he saw in the photograph earlier. 2 of them looks anxious, while the other is gleeful. Yeah.
後で出してあげるわよ。しばらくそこで待っててねーだ。自分から入るって言ったんじゃん。自分で言ったんだから、ちょっとは我慢すれば？
Why would she say that? Oh, you piece of shit. I hate her.
やだよ。あんたなんか入れたら、ろくに遊べないじゃん。すぐ具合悪くなるくせに。
God damn it, I hate you so much, Momon.
そしたらお母さんに怒られるのは、私なんだからね。ねえ、ももねちゃん、やっぱりかわいそうよ。
Yeah.
出してあげましょうよ。この女、嫌いだ。いつもいい人ぶって。
Her voice is merciless.
いいんだって、死にゃしないんだし。こいつ、甘えすぎなんだから。こんなのいい君だよ。
Yukari is weak and sickly. Being in the like dark, cold, and like wet well, it can kill her. Like, god damn it, kids. That is so fucking stupid. Yuka didn't deserve that back in the day.
彼のことはとても好きだった。ぶっきらぼうだけど優しい男の子。なの、なんだかな。ももねちゃん、もういいじゃん。出してあげて、それからさっさと遊びに行こうよ。だからやだってば。私はこいつにお仕置きしたいの。ほら、蓋閉めるよ。手伝っ。
I hate him so much. Oh my god, I hate Momon so much. Sammy and Yamiko could stop her. It's like 2 versus 1. If they would really like stand up for Yuka, then they would definitely help her. They were too timid. They were like not sure what to do, and they went with the flow. That's their sin, basically, in this one. Sammy and Hikon exchange glances. Why? Why? I don't get this. These kids are like stupid as hell. Wow. And without any light as well. This is so fucked up. I'm scared. The footsteps recedes, and she was left all alone at the bottom of the well. She couldn't tell how long it had been. It was a terrible place. Why didn't any of them come back for her? My throat is parched. Let me drink something. Water, just a little bit. Oh no. Is she going to drink her own pee because she have like need to survive? Oh no. Also, fun fact, it's actually a terrible idea, by the way, because this stuff is something that your kidneys get rid of. It is a terrible idea for the survival purposes, by the way. So don't do this, even if you need the drink, just find something else. She felt the urge to pee, but was too disgusted with the idea of doing it in place like this. And if the place reeked of peace when they came for her, Mom would tease her about it to no end. She wobbles to her feet, leaning her hand on the wall to get up. Earlier, when there was still light shining in, she saw a tunnel. Maybe if she does her business deeper into the tunnel, no one in the others won't notice. Okay, so the tunnel was there already. Wasn't it like man-built from the beginning, right? So, I mean, yeah, it was a shelter, right? Like Yamiko said. Actually, this side, which side was like handcrafted? I forgot. Can you remind me in the comments? Like this side or the one from the outside? I think from the outside was the handcrafted, and this one is like natural tunnel, but with a door at the end, right? I think. She slowly moved deeper in, her hand crawling along the wall. But then she feels something crawl and skitter over her fingers. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs here. She let go of the wall in fright. The moment she raises her voice, it echoes through the narrow tunnel. She hears her own voice, screeching at her from every direction. At the same time, she hears a rustling sound of something crawls away. No wonder she's traumatized. Holy shit. The other Yukari voice coldly states. Yukari stumbles over and over, desperately fleeing. She runs blindly in the dark, so she hates her past self, basically, at this point. Hot steam in the air, and also stench. God damn it, she's merciless even to herself. Yukari hand bashes something metallic and hard. A metal door. Okay, the door is there at the time. Yukari tugs on the heavy door, and it opens with a surprise ease. So the scribbles are not there yet, probably, right? Because I assumed that Yuka did them. But how long she would have to be there in order to have all described? You know, because there's been a lot of them. And all of them have been like in blood, right? Unless she's been like scribbling this over the years later, you know? Because she can still bleed, so maybe she come here from occasion to occasion and just like make some blood offering and, you know, just like scribble her hatred on the walls or something. Okay. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything on the walls. Yukara stumbles into the room, covered in stones that give off a strange glow. She can tell where the light is shining from, but it's much brighter in here than the tunnel leading there. Wait. The stones are glowing here? Was that the case before? Is the special stone that... Wait. Is it the same stone that she have like consumed and Yoshiki have for protection? Isn't this place dangerous for her then, like nowadays? If that's the case? It's just my assumption. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, let's continue. Yukari looks around, puzzled. She looks on the floor, picking something up. It's a small gemstone. But a moment later, the stone sinks into Yukari's hand and disappears. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Just like that, whatever you say. Okay. So she literally finds the stone here and it just like decided to fuse with her. This is some like sci-fi alien stuff. I swear, like the stone is like parasite or something. What the hell? Did that start like brainwashing here? Is it like kind of like the parasite that slime snails got? Like it like going to force her movement and like whatever she does, basically. Yukari starts maniacally catching at her hand.
他人ばっかり頼って本当バカ。こいつね、嫌だって言ったら何でも思い通りになると思ってる。
So yeah, Yuka, did you figure out what the hell that was? Yukari attitude changes. She looks down her own thighs.
自分がおもらししたことにようやく気づいたのよ。
Okay. Okay, why she's bleeding? Or this is someone else's blood? Huh? Yukari starts shivering.
知らなかったの。私は体が弱いからもっと先だとみんなが思ってた。だから教えてもらっていなかった。
Oh! Oh! She just got her first period. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, that's fucked up. Wow. What a place to get one. Holy shit. What the hell? And she doesn't know what the fuck is happening. Gary crouches on all fours, clinging to the wall. Blood flowing down her thighs drips onto the floor. Holy shit, what kind of trauma is that? She clings to the wall. The bleeding won't stop. It feels like more and more blood is seeping out. As her hands fumble across the wall, a centipede skitters over it. A millipede crawls over her thighs. What the fuck? Other inexplicable insects gather all around. Oh no! No! No, you do not! Down to the center of her blood and sipping on it. No, I have like image in my head. I don't want to see this. Gore Screaming Show, don't do this to me. Don't make this reality. Holy shit, what a change. Her blood spreads. It slithers across the floor like a living creature singing something out. The blood crawls up the walls, forming trails. What the fuck? Which forms letters? What is happening? What kind of stuff is that? What? So it just like started to write by itself? What? Okay, are we going to have explanation on this, or are we just going to just accept this as like some like fantasy stuff that just like sci-fi'd its way into the game? And we just like, yeah, that just happened, accept this. It's like a natural thing. Just, you know, it's a thing. I think that's going to happen, right? Just believe. I mean, it doesn't have any normal explanation. It just happened. But I would like to know if this happened because of the stone being magical and the stone is controlling her blood, or maybe the crawling insects got infused with her blood and they start walking on the walls and you know, her tiny feet basically made the letters. Maybe that, like, they just like drank her blood and start writing on the walls like they hate stuff because of the magic stone. Who knows? Something like that. I'm trying to explain this to myself so I can, like, you know, just don't be like, oh, that just happened, like, without explanation. So I'm providing one. countless words of vilification curses.
だからユカはユカが一番嫌いよ。
Okay. I still don't see why Yuka. It's just like random stuff appears on the wall. It's not like your fault or anything. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean that that's the reason why you hate yourself? I don't get this. Can someone explain this to me? Do you get something from this? Like, I don't get this mindset. Why she say she hates herself because of this? In this scene, there was nothing to hate herself. There was literally nothing. Like, she got trapped by her sister and friends. Then she got like some stuff happened to her that she didn't knew that would happen. And she's been scared as hell. And then like creepy fucking insects starts like crawling around her. Oh, also measuring the weird magical stone just like suddenly infusing to her hand and she don't know what the hell is happening. And then like sudden letters just appear in the walls. It's just like there's like nothing, everything is like outside of her control. So you're too harsh on yourself, Yuka. You've been too harsh on yourself, you know? Just nothing. I don't know. Explain more. Cozy fields of vision returns to normal. He is in Yukari mansion in her room. Yukari naked form straddles him. But how did he not notice it until now? Even now, there's fresh blood streaking down her thighs. Oh. Right! On the beach as well. It was like apparently her first time. And her palm, even now, is still cut from having brushed against the wall that day. Okay. What? Okay. So...
でもユカの時は止まったまま。だからユカは世界がずっと憎い。何もかも嫌い。お腹が空いて、痛くて、寂しくて、寒くて、気持ちが悪くて。
So the stop of time, she means like literally everything, like her mindset and her body, everything just like stopped in time, got frozen. So what, like she's like permanently in the state of period and also in the state of hating everything because she hated everything that happened to her back in the day, but the time stopped, so her mindset is still like, I hate everything that's happening, you know? Even if this is like outside of the well, she still have the mind of that time, basically, that says, I hate everything, and she cannot control it. Okay. That's fucked up. I cannot comprehend how she must feel, to be honest. This is difficult. I don't think I'm any close to forgiving her about anything, but at least I know now what's the reason why she hates everything, because her feelings also stopped at that time. So it's outside of her control, basically. She's aware of this, but she cannot do anything about this. It's like it's kind of equivalent of like, you know that something happened, but you can't do anything about this. It's equivalent of like, I don't know, like being a vegetable, basically, right? In like hospital. Like you alive, you are conscious, you see everything, you hear everything, but you cannot move, you can't do anything, you can't talk. And this is outside of your control. So this is pretty much the same, I would say, right? But she can like move and everything, but she cannot do anything about the time that stopped.
そして一番ユ カはユカのことが嫌い。ずっと汚いままだもの。
I still don't know why you hate yourself from this scene. Maybe because you felt that... Oh, because she realized she pissed herself. Is that... Wait, what? So you hate yourself because you feel you are filthy because you pissed yourself because you were scared? Okay, that's fucking dumb. But on the other hand, she was just a kid. Okay, she felt ashamed. She felt disgust. And the time stopped. I guess we can get a pass on this, right? It's dumb for, like, logical point of view. But on the other, like older logical point of view, okay? But for her, back in the time, yeah. Like, if she's been ashamed, disgusted by herself, what she did and everything, then yeah, if the time stopped, then yeah, she still keep hating herself. Okay, I think I have a bit better understanding of Yukari character now. But I still love you, you know? Yukari smiles softly. The kind of lovely smile that makes whenever sees it feel happy in turn. Oh, interesting. Okay. Back then? Ah. Yukari bends over and kisses him deeply. Okay, again. Oh, we're going for... Okay. Time for the scene with Kika, okay. Okay, let's go. I think like this is actually another episode, by the way. I actually cut the previous episode and this one. I will see in the editing how much I will cut off, because I might cut off a lot and there will be very short episode and I might just add this one to the previous one. I will see. Maybe it's another one. But yeah, we have third scene. So let's see what Gore will do this time. Is there going to be iron bars? Or maybe doppelganger? She's on her way back from school. Her house is right in front of her. She parted ways with the group from school and is now moments away from making it home. Before, at their old school, Kyoji was actually something of a popular guy, though he wasn't aware of it. And he was one of the boys who meshed with Kika naturally. Learning that this town was the place where he was born and raised was a surprising coincidence for her. The way he always remained frank and unfazed by what others thought was something Kika always liked and honestly envied about him. She'd be so better off if she had even 1/10 from his courage. And it made her think that maybe she should try to put some effort and strive towards that goal. She envies Akane for how easily she can speak to him. Yeah, I mean, they knew each other from the early days, they were like friends like forever, so obviously it's easier for her to talk to him. You just meet at school, basically. You're still being friends, but yeah. Akane been like friends for much longer. She feels something hot smolder inside her body, and the hint of self-loathing crossed her mind. Realize what she feels toward Kyoji is. Kika reached out to open the door to her house. Great, calling Kika names from the beginning. Yep, that's exactly what happened last time as well. Something black suddenly covers her field of vision. She thinks she can hear heard a shrill voice, breath offensive, scornful words into her ear. Yep, okay. I don't even have strength for this anymore. Huh. The shame takes precedence over the eeriness. Her face flashes over. My ears are bleeding. Before she can even move, a black mantle envelopes Kika. Back to the Gore dining hall. Her body goes limp. It feels like something is scrambling the insides of her head. Yeah, we know. The same like with others. First out of pain, then pain train the change into pleasure, and then you just eat her. We know the drill, Gore. Do your worst. Kika consciousness blinks out before the voice can fully register in her mind. She awakens in darkness. Her body is completely limp. Through her hazy thoughts, she sees an eerie silhouette appear. Chaos almost overwhelm her, and she feels every hair on her body stand up at the end. The shock clears up the haze in her mind. So, is this just Gore tentacles? Is this doppelganger so she sees herself? Or maybe it's her mother? It can be either of these things. Kikaro been really kinky. Yeah. Okay. Nothing happens to her yet. She opens her eyes, but all she sees is darkness. The floor she's lying on is neither hard nor soft. It's neither cold or hot. It's some kind of matter that has no attributes, that gives off no information at all. And she can't hear anything. The only thing echoing through this void is the sound of her own breathing. Faced with the strange situation, Kika freezes up. She tries to get to her feet, but her body won't move. And what's more, she realizes that she's completely naked. Her shrill voice echoed out loudly. No response comes. None of this makes sense. But then suddenly, something wet and slimy coils around her foot. Okay, this is just Gore. She tries to tuck her leg away, but it won't move properly. And then she feels a similar slimy sensation touch her other foot. Something long and wet, like an octopus tentacles, coil up her calf and towards her inner thighs. Octopus! Cooking episode. And at the same time, similar tentacles wrap around her hands, her breasts and her waist. Kinda whatever CG, to be honest. It's pretty much going to be the same as the other ones, right? Like first will be, oh god, it's so painful, then it will be, oh god, it's so good, and then she dies, right? So just imagine that happened. And obviously with Kika, because she have the biggest volume, Gore is focusing on her upper parts for now. Yellowish fluids that squirts out from the top of her. Great. More fluids. The white fluids. Okay. Oh, right. It went like through all of her like intestines and stuff and like to her mouth already. Okay, I see. Okay. Yep. She loves it now. Okay, and then Kika body spasms under the force of the intense shock. Pleasure jolts into her brain and Kika once again climaxes in a spray of nectar. Her consciousness, which has been blown to the winds, gradually settles back in. Oh, not dead yet. Okay. She can tell how long she spent unconscious. Her lower half is numb, and she can't feel anything from the waist down. It's probably because of how brutally she was violated. Or her lower half no longer exists. Maybe it's torn off, actually. And she have like few last seconds. She's suddenly overcome with fear as to what state her body's in. More than the sorrow of her lost chastity or shame of having been violated. She's overcome by fear of something that much more primal and basic. Death. The urge to vomit surges up in her. Overcome by it, she throws up over the floor. It tastes bitter and sour, and like iron too. It spills from her mouth over her breasts, covering them. She can't raise her head. Her face splashes into the field she just threw up. She reaches out her arms, trying to get up. But then she feels the urge to vomit again. And at the same time, she feels a warm feel her body, from her chest down her tongue. The warmth soon changes into the burning heat. She vomits again, her voice congested, saliva mixed with blood drips down her chin. The heat in her body reaches unbearable levels. And now, it's not just heat, it's pain. Okay, this might be more brutal than others. Because others died instantly, like, during feeling the pleasure. And Kika seems to, like, felt pain, then pleasure, and then, like, Gore let her, like, lose consciousness or something. And he's still going, but now she feels pain again, so he's, like, torturing her again. This might be more brutal than the other ones. Her vision blurs. Maybe blood got into her eyes. She sees something moving, producing wet noises. The sound is familiar. This is the same sound those disgusting tentacles made when they violated her. Was there someone else in the place, being raped just like she was? She wants to help them. Somebody. She sees something white wriggling. It's a woman's eyes. A large number of tentacles swarming over the woman's crotch, sliding into it. Okay, we have doppelganger here as well. So not only she got violated, but she also going to see how her body looked doing this. Because God is going to show it to her. So we are following the trope of Kika Road in this. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a terrible sight. She wants to do something for this person to help them. She throws up again. Slimy globs of blood spew out of her mouth. It overflows from her lips, over and over, even flowing into her nostrils. Kika coughs violently and topples over onto the floor. She's cold. Her body won't move. She's going to die right here. Yeah, this is the most, like, traumatic and tragic death out of these three. Like, he's literally going to torture her mind until the very end. Holy crap. The grating, shrill voice joins Kika consciousness awake. The coldness filling her body turns to pain that rattles Kika nerves. She tries to scream and thrash in pain, but she can't so much as lift a finger. Everything around her becomes dimly bright, and the grotesque, gruesome sight before her comes into full view. Never fucking mind, that's not a doppelganger. Everything is awash with a flood of color, vivid colors, with the red being the basic tone. Yep, her lower half is not longer attached to her. Yep, that's just her lower part, and like he's just like showing her like, yep, okay. This is your bottom, like, just look at this until you die. That's why she feels pain now, because she cannot feel any pleasure, because like this is what the actual... This is the most brutal death, like, in this game. Maybe not in the game, but like out of like the recent three. Oh my god. This is so fucked up. It's eating the corpse. The person is no longer alive. This person is. The chunks of flesh and large puddles of blood spread over the floor too. Kika gaze trace over the trail of gore, recognizing the corpse. Following the trail like the footsteps, her gaze settles on. She goes or intends to, but she can't even breathe to begin with. Her body shivers or intends to, but can it even shiver to begin with? Is she even alive right now? The trail of scattered internal organs connect to Kika's own waist. Yep. The lower half, which should be there, is nowhere to be seen. At some point her body been cut in half. The pain of her missing lower half surges up at once. Her body refuses to budge, but her eyes alone dart in her sockets, opening so wide they look like they might pop out. At the bottom of her heart, Kika dreads the pain that approaches her. Yeah, just end this. Just end this already, Gore. Oh my god. Pressure is applied to her cranium. A moment later, she hears the sound of something breaking, and her field of vision contorts in red. And after this moment of agonizing pain, Kika consciousness terminates. And we still don't have like bad end screen? What the actual... There's no way this is the actual road. I don't believe it. I cannot accept this. There's no way. I don't... No! Okay, let's see. Maybe if I read a bit more, I will get the bad ending screen. It must be the bad ending. Koji feels like she's been asleep for a long time. He dozes off, he makes love to Yukari and then sleeps. Feeling her weight on him, he lies, his mind vacant of thought. This is very similar to what happened on Akane Road. He's been trapped in the illusion and he's been doing stuff all over again, like with Akane and Yuka basically. This is fine. No, it's not fine. How sweet and easy it would be to just spend the rest of his days like here, like this. I mean, I guess, like just sleep, having good fine sleep, having good time. I guess I could. It's cool. But not that. But not in the circumstances that you are in, Kyoji. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Kyoji asks back, rubbing his eyes. Okay. Yukari sits up, shaking off whatever thought was on her mind. Don't feed us our friends. That's my main concern right now. Do not bring us meat from them. You can't be that sadistic, can you? Now that you mention it, I guess I am. Come to think of it, he hasn't eaten anything since breakfast. The sun already set. For all he knows, it's possible he hasn't eaten for the last 12 hours. He can realize now, for the first time in a long while, that excessive hunger can really make your stomach hurt. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, okay. And this is also probably because the time stopped in the well, right? Because, yeah, she said that she wants to drink something because she's been thirsty. So she probably also been hungry. So everything she feels, like how she behaves, it's dictated because of that time in the well. She's trapped in the well all the time. Even now, she seems to be outside, just like talking with us and everything, but she feels like she's still inside the well, basically. This is so fucked up. This makes like Yuka character. I don't know. I don't know. She's still scary. No. I'm confused. Yukari looks the same as always. The blood he saw earlier is nowhere to be seen. But she's probably still bleeding even now. From every corner of her body. Yukari gets up nimbly. But then, she stops in her tracks, right in front of the door. What's wrong? Oh my god, is Yoshiki here? Wait, holy crap. No way Yoshiki is here. Really? Kyoji sniffs at the air, but he doesn't catch a whiff of any scent in particular. The shut-off room smells faintly of dust and mold, but he's used to that by now. He can't smell anything else. Okay, Yukari suddenly snaps roughly. Yukari bolts out of the room. Okay. Hey, Kyoji takes off after her. Oh my god. Freaking... Yoshiki soundtrack. Yukari's small form stops at the landing, directly above the entrance hall. She leans forward from the railing and glares down at the floor below. Kyoji follows her, and stopping by her side, he looks down. The front door is open. Standing there is Momon, and someone else with her. There's a shadow cast over them, making it hard to discern who they are. Yukari's voice is sharp and scathing. Which limb? Whoa. Okay. Okay. One screeches and hides behind the other person back. That someone takes a step forward, the entrance hall dim light illuminates his face. Fuji closes his eyes. He's finally calm. Yoshiki, yep. Okay, what kind of mess is going to be here? Are we going to protect Yuka? Are we going to fight with Yoshiki? Are we going to actually get the fuck into our senses and like help Yoshiki? I feel like Kyoji will feel worse now for Yuka, and he will try to protect Yuka because of her backstory now. He feels compassionate towards her now. I mean, yeah, like she didn't deserve what happened to her, and we know that her all actions are because the time basically stopped for her back in the day. It's like, we cannot really judge her actions, if you think about this, because she wasn't sane, you know? She felt like everything that she felt at the time in that well. So it's normal for her to take actions as she did. We cannot really blame this on her, but we still cannot forgive her because she still did unforgivable things. And we cannot forgive that, but it's still not her fault. It's like extremely hard. Oh my god. I'm not going. Oh my. Okay, let's just go. He looks up at Kyoji and Yukari with eyes full of hatred. He sees Yukari bite her lip next to him. Her small hands grip the railing painfully hard. Yoshiki flashes an indomitable smile at her, his hands stuffed into his pockets. Yoshiki won't spare a glance at Kyoji, instead he speaks up. Oh, because he's going to shoot Yuka? And he don't have... Oh my god. Huh? Yep, okay. At the moment, Kyoji sees something he can't believe. He was forced to see it. A gaping hole opens in Yukari's head. And another hole through her chest. Yukari petted body flutters to the floor like a leaf falling from a tree. Her skirt flaps as she falls. Her alabaster legs, which were coiled around Kyoji's just a minute ago, swing through the air. Blood spurts, just like when he saw in his dream. Crimson blood, the color of camellia. It gushes out of Yukari's head and chest. Chunks of flesh. Gunshot wounds. Yukari body hits the floor. I just had to. Kyoji can only scream. He makes to pick her up, but there's no sign of bullet having passed through her neck. Her head limply breaks backwards, and Kyoji screams again. Yuka, Yuka! He can't even pick her up. As he clings to her, touching her wounds, he feels something warm and moist touch his hands. Yuka! He sees a shadow cast over him from above. Looking up, he spots Yoshiki approaching. His gun fixed their way, and his expression contort. Yukari coughs. Her leather lips are dyed even more crimson with her blood. In place of her pink tongue, bloody froth spills from her mouth with a bubbling sound. Don't shoot! Kyoji makes to lunge at the man, but Yoshiki brushes him off easily, knocking his back against the railing. Kyoji tries again, but he only gets knocked in the other direction at the same time. Like... All the air is knocked out of his lungs. His consciousness darkens, but he shakes his head to force himself back into focus. Yoshiki brings his finger to trigger again. Don't shoot her! Kyoji throws himself over Yukari. He lies over her, shielding her head and chest. Yoshiki, however, is merciless. No way he's going to shoot through Kyoji! What the hell?! No way! Oh, he shot not just other parts of her body, okay. The blood spatters on both of Yukari's legs and her abdomen. The guns roars with each strike. Stop it! He's powerless to do anything. The girl he loves is being shot to death and he can't help her. He feels so helpless. Yukari's voice comes out in the feeble whimper. Her large eyes fill up with tears. There's no emotion to Yoshiki's voice. Kyoji hears loud, shrill laughter coming from the front door. Also, I don't think Yoshiki knows what Sayumi did, right? I don't think Yoshiki is aware of that. I don't think like that would change anything in Yoshiki character, any course of action. But yeah, he don't know what happened. That was a revenge, right? He doesn't know. And Yuka, even if Yuka would like to forgive her friends basically from back in the day, she would not be able to because we know that the time stopped for her back in the well. So it's just like implanted in her mind to, yeah, I hate everything, I just must kill them. Like, it doesn't matter. She's unable to change herself. No one is unable to change her. And that explains actually why in Yamiko Road she changed later. Because destroying the stone made the time flow again for her, so she can in time forget, think about new stuff and do like other things, you know? God damn it. Doesn't it such a... Wow. Kyoji hears loud, shrill laughter coming from the front door. Fuck you, Momon. I really think that Momon is like on total trash tier list, and Yuka is way above her. Like, holy crap, Momon is the worst character in the game. This is like the biggest trash ever. I never expected her to be like that when I started this game. What, like... Okay, there's also Sadashima. He's probably the worst, yeah. But Momon is like probably really on par with him. Like, she's like the worst like sister ever. Like, what the... Sister of the year. Just like we had in Muramasa, brother of the year and daddy of the year. God damn it. She's just the worst. Stop it, please. Can't you see she's in pain? I'm begging you, just. Yoshiki passes his gun muzzle against Kyoji's head. Well, shit. And do you know that Yuka is in pain? Like, all the time? All these years? No, I don't think so. It still doesn't justify her, just to be clear. But yeah. She's unable to do anything about that. Ah. Oh, I didn't knew that. Holy shit. Okay. I did not knew that. Oh, she's been pregnant. Okay. Okay, that's new, I think. Unless I forgot. Was it mentioned before? Yoshiki turns his gun on Yukari's again. And then fires another 3 rounds into her abdomen. Yukari body jerks, having over and over. Okay, so he knows that that they trapped her in the well. But yeah, okay. I'm not going to like talk about this all over the time, okay? He's not aware of like time stopping stuff and that it's only because she's unable to change, basically. I don't think that would change anything for him. It will not. But I can understand why he thinks she just did that because of that one single time. But for her, it's not one single time. It's one single time that just like, it's like forever, basically. She's like still at that time. Yep, pretty much. Yoshiki's on point here. Stop it. Oh shit, Yamiko is here. Holy okay. What? Is she going to confess that she's a Hikun? Kyoji hears another voice from the entrance. It's Yamiko. Kyoji can see Yamiko through the gaps in the railing, looking up at them from the entrance hall. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Yamiko is pretty on spot here. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point as well. Yeah. Yuka killed your wife in front of you. You are now killing Yuka in front of Kyoji. Pretty much you are exactly the same. Yeah. And the path of vengeance. Yoshiki freezes up. Holy shit, I didn't thought about this. Wow. Yamiko climbs the stairs slowly. Yoshiki bellows. It sounds like the childish tantrum. You're wrong. Okay, this is a good point. Okay, so Yoshiki understands that she only cares about her own pain. This is actually true, yeah. Kyoji, shut up.
こいつは裁かれない、死なない。じゃあ誰がこいつに罪を償わせる？
Good point, yeah. Shut up, Yoji. Yo, she pays us, stopping in front of Yoshiki. Yeah, Yuka is weird, but she's in pain too. She's always been in pain. Okay.
辛ければ何をしても許されるのか。こいつに殺された人間たちにお前は同じことが言えるのか。
Yep, exactly my point. Kyoji just at the loss of words. Yoshiki is right, but also he's wrong. And yet, Kyoji can't quite find the words to express it. Yeah, that exactly. Like, this is like extremely difficult. Like, you cannot like justify her actions by any means, but you also know that it's been beyond her control. This is so like, I don't know what to do. At the very least, he can answer. You say that, but it's not like Yuka killed you. That's a good point, yeah? She could kill you back there. Why she didn't do that? That's a good question, actually. I never thought about this. Yoshiki grimaces. Why she didn't kill him? If she hates everyone, she didn't have problem to kill anyone else. She's been killing random people in the city, so why not Yoshiki? Yuka? Kyoji squats down next to Yukari. Her small hand reaches up to him, shaking. Kyoji grabs them tightly. Also, by the way, it's possible that I've cut this episode somewhere in the middle and I'm actually recording yet another episode or something. It's entirely possible, because I cannot stop right now. And yeah. We are in the weird spot in GSS right now. I'm unable to predict how far are we in the game. Her small hands reach up to him, shaking. Kyoji grasps them tightly. Yukari's head, which took the first shot, is in a strange state. The wand repeatedly bubbles up, contracting, expanding and contorting. Thin flesh, strands and skin knit together. The tissues are regenerating. Yoshiki crouches down. Saying this, Yoshiki pulls out the pendant dangling from his neck. Yukari eyes widen in fright. When Yoshiki holds the pendant over Yukari, the regeneration suddenly stops. Yoshiki smirks and stuffs the pendant back into his shirt. Okay, now he confirmed that, yep, I can kill her with this. So yeah, we will do this later. Yeah, but it affects her. Ah! Stone said you might have told you about this. Okay, so Yoshiki is also aware that there's stone inside of her. I mean, yeah, okay. We had this talk with Mashiro in the previous road, yeah. Yoshiki gets to his feet and puts his gun away. His gaze stabs into Kyoji. Wow. He really is going to kill Kyoji if we stay with Yuka. Holy crap. Emiko looks like she wants to say something, but she soon becomes tight-lipped. Yoshiki turns back to them. Punishment time, Momon! Get wrecked! Momon shouts. You are the worst demon here, Momon. I just like, I cannot get myself to forgive Momon in any way or shape, you know? I just cannot. I literally just cannot. This is the worst person ever. I'm more considering forgiving Yuka than her. Because Yuka didn't have like any opportunity to change or like anything. She's been forced basically to do what she did. She was like beyond control. Momon? Yeah, I mean, okay. It's also difficult. I mean, she's been asshole back in the day. And she's been punished for that one time. So actually, technically, you can say that Momon is also trapped in time. Because Yuka is punishing her for that one time, basically. So yeah. She's kinda like Yuka. Not like per... Yeah. But still, it's her fault. It's because of her. It's because of her. If not for her, Yuka would never happen. Yeah, get wrecked. I don't know, is it just me that hates her so much? If she walks down the stairs. Yoshiki takes a cigarette out of his pocket and lights it up. How are you going to be treated? Uh-huh. You're so going to be dead. Gore is so going to get you. Yamiko calls for her to stop, but Mon bolts out the front door, wobbling on her bad leg. Uh-huh. Let's see. How Gore is going to murder her. Momo declares loudly to the heavens. But then... Oh shit! Wait, what? That's the last thing I expected. What? Is Gore driving like a truck? Wait, what the fuck? What? What? One body goes flying through the air. For a moment it eclipses the moon, and then crashes to the ground with a loud thud. The Gore truck speeds up, running Momono over and over, crushing her under its tires. The truck grinds to halt. Gore looks down from the driver's seat, glancing at Momon. Okay. Yoshiki steps down from the entrance with a cigarette between his lips. Yamiko has her hands clasped over her mouth in shock. She makes over to her, but Yoshiki holds up a hand to stop her. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah. Yoshiki glares at Gore. Okay, so he actually can live in Yukari's shadow. Okay. So he's like actually a shadow monster. Okay. But yeah, he's been busy eating Hika. Gore hops off the truck and bows gently to Yoshiki. Yeah, my thoughts exactly as well. And it's not like her pain stopped because Yuka didn't have the head this time. Yeah, good point. Gore doesn't answer his question. His mask is contoured into the permanent smile. Yeah, but this is a very good question. Yeah. I wonder why. It's like... changing, like, stuff that we know about Gore and Yuka connection. Like Yoshiki said, Yuka being in pain should make him unable to move. How can he drive the car here? Huh. Also, isn't he faster just like moving by himself? Why using car? Yoshiki walks over to his car. Yamiko follows him, albeit with a painful reluctance. Moonlight leaks in from between the trees. With the moon washing over it, the sky is surprisingly bright. Kyoji hears the car engine as it drives away. Yukari speaks as she holds onto Kyoji's hands, her lips quivering. Yeah. Hang in there, Yuka. Don't give me the sad music. Like Yuka would die or something. Like she's not going to die, we know that. She's not dying. That's all he can say. He's frustrated with his helplessness. Yukari's entire body is fighting back against the bullet wounds. Her skin was bubbling all over, with fibers surging out of it. Her skin drops and withers, like there's worm creeping under it. It's oddly eerie, and at the same time, an almost sacred sight. It's like Yukari, a being that shouldn't be in this world, is being reborn. Don't worry, Gore killed Momon, to their two left. Huh? Yeah, that was very weird to explain. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm on your side, yeah, we just get rid of them, that's good. Oh my god, we really are standing on the Yuka side on this one, huh? We are really antagonists now. Or maybe antagonists, actually... Oh my god, Yuka is like a fucking big victim of everything here. But also she's like terrible antagonist that like everyone hate because of what she's doing. And I understand the anger that the people have against her. But at the same time she's a victim in everything here. Oh my god, her character is so freaking complicated. I love it. Kyoji puzzled by the way he said this so naturally. How does he know this? He's been here at Yukari's side the whole time. Why he's able to recall the way Momon died? Okay, this is a good point. Wait, I didn't realize. What? Huh? Why does he know the details of Yoshiki and the Gore conversation? Okay, what kind of connection do we have now? I just realized. Somehow the control over Gore is transferred to Kyoji. He cannot move if Yuka is in pain. Kyoji is not in pain right now. Gore is contacting Kyoji. Yuka was not aware that Momon died. Gore couldn't tell her. Because he's connected to Kyoji now. How the fuck does that happen? When? Did we have too much sex? What? Did like stone got transferred to us or like partially? What is happening? I know you can handle it. Kyoji picks Yukari up. As he cradles her to his chest, he can feel Yukari's pained breath more vividly. I will hold your hand. I will hold your hand the whole time. Yeah, we know, Yuka. We know. I feel bad for you for this one. I really feel bad for Yuka. I extremely feel bad for Yuka. But also I'm conflicted because of this. Because of what she's done. Oh god. Yuka closes her eyes and breathes out in pain. You have me.
ユカが嫌い。一番嫌い。
I love you enough for both of us, Yuka. All he can do is hug her and hold her hand. Yuka apologized all of a sudden. It's the first time Yuka apologized. Actually, did she apologize when she said like... Yeah, I think she apologized before as well. Like, because she wanted Kyoji to talk to her again. But this is first time she apologized to him, even though he still loves her. Before she said she's sorry just because she wanted him to go with her. Now it's different. It's like genuine, sincere way of saying I'm sorry for something. Okay? This is interesting. Yeah. Kyoji laughs. His face looks like he's between laughing and crying at the same time. Don't worry about that, I'm fine. She knows it better than anyone. She's hungry all the time. And thirsty. Wow! What a development! Holy crap! No, I'm fine. I mean, you're always in pain like that, right? He wraps his arms tightly around Yukari's small body. Old man. Kyoji bites his lips. Yamiko-san? No matter how sinful of an act it is, or how mad it might be, he can't make that choice. Yoshiki said he would give him until tomorrow, but he can't bring himself to abandon Yukari. To be honest, I cannot as well. As he falls into the roses slumber once again, he sees what feels like a dream. And once again, I don't know if I should cut the episode. You know what? I will cut the episode here. We'll see the dream later in the next episode. Or in this episode, I don't know. I'm extremely confused how I should record Gore Screaming Show recently. Anyway, that's it. Extremely good episode. Holy crap. I love this episode. This was so good. I will see you in the next one. Leave your comments down below. What do you think about Yuka? About her actions? Are you confused as me? Do you understand Yuka, but also you cannot forgive her? Or maybe do you forgive her because of her circumstances? I don't know. Which one is it for you? Let me know in the comments. Thank you everyone once again for being with me. I will see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch, let's gank out.